Legal matters. A state witness in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, I Tumelo Madlala, says that he could not comment on contradictions between his statement and statements made by other witnesses. Madlala was being cross-examined at the High Court in Pretoria. He was one of the witnesses that were present at the house in Vosloorus, just east of Johannesburg, where Meyiwa was shot and killed back in 2014. In a statement made to police on the 27th of October 2014, Madlala said that he heard 3 gunshots. He, however, testified in court that he had only heard 1 deafening gunshot that fateful night. Madlala also told the court that Meyiwa had pinned one of the alleged intruders to the wall when the gun went off. He, however, was not able to say from which direction the shot came from. According to a post-mortem report read by a defense lawyer, the bullet entered Meyiwa's chest, then traveled to his back. Meanwhile, Madlala refused to be drawn into contradictions in relation to statements made by other witnesses, saying that he could only comment about his own statement. That trial continues. Well, for more, let's cast our reporter who has been monitoring developments in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial today, Sipho Kekana. Good afternoon, Sipho. Perhaps you can give us an update what's transpired today. Chico Twala's name once again featuring. What exactly was that all about?
Yes, good afternoon, Lizelle. You will remember that before the name Chico Twala has been mentioned over and over again. So today it was during Defense Counsel Advocate Zandile Msholo's cross-examination of the witness that name once again came up. And we then heard from the witness, that is I Tumelo Madlala, saying that right at the initial stages of the investigations, Chico Twala offered Khumalo an opportunity to go away on holiday. And that was when a question was put exactly to the witness to say, are you saying that as the investigations were underway, Chico Twala offered Khumalo an opportunity to go away? And Tumelo Madlala responded, yes, it was on a Monday or Tuesday. However, Tumelo could not say whether the offer for the holiday came before or after they made police statements. So that's one of the issues that came out in court today, Lizelle.
We also saw the second docket where the people obviously in the house are cited as suspects coming to the fore. Help us also understand in relation to the trial unfolding.
Yeah, you'll remember that there is a second docket that was opened 5 years after the murder. And this was when we understand they were trying to speed up the processes, trying to find other alternatives, other possible suspects. So the people who were in the house on that evening were cited in the second docket as possible suspects. And now that issue, in the previous trial, it became a very huge issue, and the National Director of Prosecutions was then invited to say exactly what the status of that docket was, and a letter was then written back to the court to say that that docket has not yet been decided on. It is only after the current trial has ended that a decision will be taken on whether to proceed to charge the people who were in the house or not. But I must also mention that the charge that is mentioned in that docket is not a charge of murder or anything. It's only a charge of defeating the ends of justice. Lizelle?
Sipho Tumelo Madlala commenting, or rather not wanting to comment on the contradictory statements between him and other witnesses, saying he can only focus on his statement. Help us explore that as well in relation to the case.
So there's been a couple of discrepancies, inconsistencies between what Tumelo Madlala has said in court in terms of during his evidence in chief. You will remember that Tumelo Madlala told the court that when just before the shot went off, Senzo had pinned the taller intruder against the wall and was fighting with the taller intruder. Now, that is in contradiction with what Zandile Khumalo has told this court, as well as Mthokozi Twala. Both of them have told the court that Meyiwa was fighting with the the gunman, the guy who had dreadlocks and was wielding a gun. That's the guy that the 2 other witnesses have told the court that Meyiwa was fighting against. And that is not just one. There are issues with the naming of the gun and everything. You remember that in court with a statement that was written by I Tumelo Madlala was brought up where he says that a 3.8 special gun, a revolver, was used to kill Meyiwa. And he says, I did not sign to that. Those are not the things that I have said. So we've seen the defense bringing up those issues, and we've heard advocate Sipho Kekana telling the court that I'm going to use this to argue that the witnesses that were in that house are giving different factual accounts of exactly what happened, and they cannot be relied on. Lizelle?
All right, Sipho, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you for that update. Sipho Kekana bringing us the latest emerging today as the court proceedings in relation to the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial gets underway at the High Court in Pretoria.